Hi everyone. So I have some movie news to talk about today besides, just doing my who will win. And sorry, I'm just wiping some stuff off my screen here. And it was recently tweeted out from both James Mangold and from Hugh Jackman. We have both the title, poster, and a page of the script from the new and final Wolverine movie with Hugh Jackman in it. So the title is called Logan. It's not Old Man Logan. It's not a Weapon X. It's nothing like that. It's Logan. And it's a picture of Hugh Jackman, Wolverine's hands, Logan's hands, with a young girl's hands holding his holding his hand. And it's actually a pretty good trailer. Now I can understand where it might confuse some non-comic book readers, like, wow, what's this poster? But when you really look at it, and we'll get into all of it in just a little bit, it's actually pretty powerful because we know pretty much X-23 is going to be showing up in this film. Now we don't know the age of the girl that X-23 is going to be, but we know she's going to be a young girl because X-23 is depicted as a young girl. Give that actress a chance to age into the role, things along those lines. But one of the things I find unique about the poster, because it's his claws are extended and all that, but one of the things I find unique about the poster is he's cut up. He's not fully healed in this, and it's in that picture with his hand, and it actually goes to show a bit about what we're going to get here. Now we know that this is Logan is probably a play on the term Old Man Logan, which is if for any of you haven't read Old Man Logan, I think I've spoken enough on the channel about it. Great graphic novel, go read it. But it depicts a much older Logan. It's years down the line. Most of the superheroes are gone, and he's basically just trying to live out a life at this point. And his healing factor is slowed down. It's not gone. It's slowed down, but it's still there. And it's let's see if I can read this or not. Because I have to basically enlarge the image. Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe. This isn't causing my computer to lag. No, it doesn't look like it's causing my computer to lag. So anyway, but what it honestly reminds me more of is because what they explain in this, and I'll read the script, the page of the script in just a second. What we got here is that his healing factor is not what it once was. He actually is like drinking a lot of booze and painkillers to keep the pain at bay because he's in chronic pain because of his diminished healing factor. Which honestly reminds me a bit more of Wolverine: The End, the one-shot story, as opposed to Old Man Logan a bit more. Because from what we could tell in Old Man Logan, yeah, his healing factor was on the low side, or had diminished, but he still had his healing factor, and he didn't look like he was in chronic pain at all. And in Wolverine's The End, he's a lot older in that one as well. He's so old that one of his claws is actually rusted off. He has arthritis in his joints. His healing factor is not what it once was. He's probably he sounds more like he's in chronic pain there. So it gives me a bit more of that vibe, but it's still probably going to be a lot of Old Man Logan. We know Mr. Sinister is going to probably be the villain in this. But when we break it down, what does the script say? Well, apparently his okay, so apparently I can't see the full start of the page because it's cut off. But what we have here is. And Banger fires, blows Logan right off his feet, and the first line is "fuck." So this is R-rated too, so we're definitely gonna get a lot of fucks, a lot of hardcore violence. The one thing I am curious about, and I've mentioned this before, is nudity or sexual content. What could we possibly get out of that? I don't know. I don't think it'd really be warranted. Who knows? Then it goes in this might be a good time to talk about the fights described in the next 70 or so, or I think it was 120. Hold on. Yep, 200 or so pages. Basically, if you're on can't read that. Bake? I can't read that word. I think on the make destroy. for a hyper choreographed, high gravity defying city block destroying CGI fuckathon. This ain't your movie. See, I don't know if this is like Deadpool narrating the movie style, like Hugh Jackman, or I think this is more just the director kind of giving props to. Maybe he added that in there for people to see this. In this, like, people will get hurt or killed when shit falls on them. They will get just as hurt or just as killed as if they were hit with something big and heavy, like, say, a car, or should anyone in our story have the misfortune to fall off a roof or window, they won't bounce, they will die. So essentially what they're saying is, this is not a CGI fest, this is not all that special effects like we got in X-Men Apocalypse, or Ninja Turtles, or things along that. No, this is a gritty, balls-to-the-wall, realistic take on fighting in the world and things like that. When people die, when they get hurt, they will die and get hurt. And this apparently goes for our hero as well. He's older now, and it's clear his abilities aren't what they once were. He's fading on the inside, and his diminished healing factor keeps him in a constant state of pain, chronic pain, hence painkillers and booze. So we're going to be seeing a Vicodin, booze-ridden Wolverine, which is an interesting concept because, yeah, throughout all the X-Men movies, he's never needed any of that. I mean, the oldest we've seen him in is the Days of Future Past Wolverine, and he's still fine. His healing factor still works fine. He's got a little gray in his hair, but yeah, he doesn't need any sort of assistance at all. And where does Professor X play a part in this also? And that's a question we're going to need answered. So I still go under belief that maybe he's like a remnant in Wolverine's mind, kind of guiding him. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I find it interesting that we're now getting a Wolverine that's just like, it's not just a and it's a heel. It's now, oh god, okay, oh god, we're gonna go. So anyway. So by all means, go ahead and worry about him. Now, where were we? Oh yeah. As the smoke settles, a crowbar-toting banger angrily chews out jitters in Spanish for firing. The others resume their work, none aware of Logan slowly getting up. Now right there, these are character names, Banger and Crowbar. No, it's crowbar toting banger. Crowbar presses down, jitters, gun, yeah. Jitters and banger. I'm guessing because they make reference to crowbar flax his skull metallic ring, which I'm guessing means these are the Reavers. The Reavers are said to be showing up in this movie, so I'm guessing these guys are the Reavers. And they're attacking Wolverine for some reason in the second page of the movie. So not even within the first scene of the movie. So I'm wondering if we're going to start out with the Reavers and he defeats them eventually and goes about the movie, or we're cutting or flashing back to or flashing forward to some point earlier in the movie or later in the movie, and then we'll flash back to the beginning of the movie leading up to that point and then continue on from that point. So I'm wondering which way that's going to go. Then Wolverine just goes, guys, seriously, gets to his feet. You don't want to do this. The Bangers react to Logan with bafflement, ad-libs, Spanish reactions, nervous chuckles. Crowbar presses Jitter's gun as he moves to Logan. We hear a familiar skirt and his claws extended from Logan's hands. Crowbar thwacks his skull, a metallic ring. Oh, no, he thwacks Logan's skull. So, ding, he thwacks Logan on the skull. Yeah, okay. Off balance and pissed, Logan swings at them as they converge, but he's drunk and soon they pound him with knives and guns and fists and a Makita drill. So that's the end of that page. Now, how this all plays out for our hero in the long haul, we will have to wait until at least a trailer to get an idea for that. Which I'm guessing we're actually going to get a trailer I mean, the movie comes out in March, so I'm guessing we're getting a trailer by the end of the year, probably by the end of the month, maybe even within the next week. I might not go that far, but next week, maybe 2 weeks. I think we're getting it in the next month, in October. But yeah, so I still think these guys are the Reavers though because of the names. So overall, do I like the tone they're giving? Do I like the vibe? Do I like the idea that not only is this old man Logan, but this is old man Logan. He's not the spring chicken he once was so many decades ago. He's now in pain. He's older. He's not as spry. He's not as strong. But that being said, he's still a badass in the same way. And that's when an animal, and let's be clear, Logan's a human. He's a mutant. But he's an animal. He's the Wolverine for a reason. When you as what was the line from League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? Old tigers, they're sensing their end, are at their most fierce, and they go down fighting. Hey, I actually like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, so sue me. I think a lot of that just comes from Sean Connery still being cool and good in the movie. And most of the acting is actually not that bad, all things considered. It's right for that tone, but it's different things. But yeah, it's like you corner a caged animal, a wounded old caged animal sensing their end. They will be at their most fierce and they will go down fighting. And if X-Men Apocalypse, the spoiler, the one scene Wolverine we got in X-Men Apocalypse is any indication of what we're getting in an R-rated movie for Wolverine, the Berserker Rage thing, they said this is what we're finally getting, the Berserker Rage. Like the true Berserker Rage, just, flat out, just eviscerating people kind of stuff. Then we're probably going to get something kind of special with this movie. And I can't wait to see X-23, Mr. Sinister, and probably some of the other villains we're going to get, and some of the character study and action sequence. I think we're going to get really something special with this. I actually do agree with, the terms, something special. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this bit of news. This popped up today. I found out about it. I got to talk about it. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. I'll be back in a little bit with who would win.